The ground under the T-beams should be free of vegetation and with a minimum 150mm void below the underside of the floor. In certain cases, a DPM may also be required. Beamshield Plus units are supplied wrapped in plastic and colour-coded to assist installation. To minimise wastage, we manufacture purpose-made starter and end units for each bay. It's important that no other panels are cut in place of these units. Furthermore, any offcuts must always be installed in following rows, with the cut section being placed against the external wall, with a full panel pushed against it to secure the unit in place. This procedure should continue for each bay and be completed by fitting the end panel. The underfloor and soil vents are positioned in accordance with the T-beam manufacturer's drawings. A DPC is then installed. The T-beams are positioned as detailed in the T-beam manufacturer's drawings. The installation process begins with a starter unit, which has been labelled red and is secured in place by moving the T-beam towards it. This unit is used where the T-beams run parallel with the internal wall. Next is the full unit, which has been labelled blue and is installed across the floor area. To complete the run, you'll need to measure and cut a full unit to size, with the offcut now being used to start the next row. You now have a half unit which has been labelled yellow, a unit which has been designed to accommodate variable floor widths, causing reduced beam centres. The floor can now be completed with the white labelled end unit, a unit which is measured and cut to size. Closure blocks are then bedded between the ends of the T-beams and a brick course formed around the external edge. Perimeter strips are then positioned to form an insulated barrier between the topping and internal leaf. The structural concrete can then be laid to the required specification.